we are going, seriously? And we're going to be playing with Joey. And yeah, so we're gonna start in a minute. You're kicking.
There's Mike Nugent now to put this one in the air. And off we go from Soldier Field. This will be taken very short. Mitchell Trubisky bringing out the Chicago Bears offense, and this is a team right now at 3-3. They lost to the Saints last week. Trubisky back from the shoulder injury. Charles, he threw it 54 times, 250 yards, but most of that was in garbage time. Is there a quarterback controversy right now in the Windy City?
I know that their head coach, Matt Nagy, would tell you no.
Why is my controller all sticky?
Guy, but I think within the confines of the team, there very well could be. They are now looking up at a streaking Minnesota, a Green Bay team who's gotten off to a hot start with just one loss on their ledger thus far. They can't afford to get too separated away from the pack, and you can't just totally lean on
Why
the defense.
is my controller so sticky?
That position, and the team does believe that Chase Daniel can give them that. So I don't know how much longer they'll go if Mitchell Trubisky doesn't start providing those winning plays.
My controller's all sticky. Do we have like any something that washes stickiness off?
Like paper towel water.
Hey, where's Alan? Is Alan talking? No, stop calling him Alan. He doesn't like it. Okay, sorry, Blake. Do you know his middle name? To be honest, I didn't. I love this new glider. What? The Storm Sail? I defeated the Storm King. You just try a couple of the storms. Hold on, wait. When you die, just
Like that's gonna.
tell your my party. Yeah, just tell me.
That's electronic and it's water.
It's undershotted.
It won't do anything.
So we can
It's if I get it inside the controller. That'll do something. I'm still a little stuck.
Purple SMG, I got this. I don't got the win. You have a Jesus. Did you die? No! This zombie spawned out of nowhere. I know, I hate when that happens. They jump out of cars. It scared me how I know.
There we go, that's
They
better.
jump out of what? Cars sometimes and hay bales. No, mine just jumped out of nowhere. Were you by a car when it jumped out? No, I was by a little. I'm in a boat.
Okay, you can resume it now.
It came out of like a cabinet or something.
Okay, sorry. I had to. No!
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Now Trubisky.
Bro, what? No! Yes! No! Yes! Oh, yes!
That could have been trouble.
Huh?
That was a big oops
I'm yelling
right
at
there,
Joey.
But how about his ability to correct it? Loses
For not
the
getting my
football, able to
for
get it
not
back
getting
himself.
Bounced right back
for
on
not
it,
getting
keeps
my
possession.
fumble.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No.
No run
He's a
call here.
grown-up.
To throw instead. He's going to float this one.
Dude.
Deep right. Yeah, that's intercepted.
What?
It's the all-pro
How's that
Stephon
interception?
Gilmore. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Intercept the ball.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
Wait, that 58, come on. Hey, D-Line, let's get in there. Let's get in there now.
That's not true.
Now the leading rusher for the Pats last year is a rookie, Sony Michel. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Well, there's no shortage of great young runners in the NFL, but don't forget about that guy, Sony Michel. First-round pick in 2018. Almost hit 1,000 yards as a rookie, 931 to
Try to look at your fingers.
with 6 scores for the former
Look
Georgia
at your fingers.
Bulldog.
I'm trying to look at what play you're doing.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down.
What? No.
Brady gives to Michel.
What? What?
They'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense.
So technically,
be able to make plays on the edge.
nobody's winning.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. On the ground, this is Michel. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the
Yes.
game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the
Who do you
stop before it turns into something big.
Come on.
Now they'll throw with Brady.
Oh!
And on this one, he'll
You
get
like
to
who?
the 15, right at the 15-yard line.
Who?
8 yards on the completion, but now they face third
What?
down. Sanu, another piece to the puzzle now
Oh.
in New England. He was picked up from the 1-6 Falcons in the hours following the Patriots'
Wowzers.
33-0 win over the Jets. And for the year, Sanu, 33 catches, over 300 yards and a touchdown. His last 3 years in Atlanta,
Don't
59,
say
67,
it.
and 66 catches, and now he is excited to be a Patriot. Brady's throw on third down there is incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
So what
If there was a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to
No,
try and
I
find
don't have.
something.
I don't even
There's
know where
nothing
my.
available there for him.
Oh, you missed it!
And this will remain a scoreless game.
Well, up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He
Yes!
just never got
Thank
the
you,
ball
Mom!
on target.
Thank
And
you!
knowing him,
Thank
he'll
you!
be disappointed with
Thank
that.
you!
Chicago Bears getting the football back here on offense. Earlier we discussed their loss week 7 in New Orleans. That drops them to 3-3. What's interesting, though, is that loss came after their open week in week 6, and that's the 6th straight year that they've lost a game after their open week. Kind of strange, isn't it?
That's an odd stat, not one you would expect coming off of an open week.
No, and they really struggled to run the ball. Now, they didn't run it much because they were coming from behind, but 7 carries for 17 yards, that's all they had.
And their star runner, who they expect to be a star at some point, David Montgomery, who they drafted out of Iowa State, just 2 carries. Now, he did lose a fumble, but that's not what you expect. And I know the head coach, Matt Nagy, has said, I know we didn't run it enough. We're going to run it more in the future. But they've got to get it straightened out. Their next 2 games, how about that? They get other underperforming teams. At home against the Los Angeles Chargers, and then they go to Philadelphia, who got whacked by Dallas in a Sunday night.
By the way, those 7 carries that they had, a franchise low for the Chicago Bears. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you're wondering, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
Yeah, that's intercepted. It's the all-pro corner, Stephon Gilmore. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time when they couldn't connect on that short field goal try.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points. In today's NFL, let's face it, that's really a chip shot, right?
That's anything inside 40.
Yeah, they're counting on that going through the post. But we've seen it happen to teams before. Some of the best kickers in the world can miss kicks like that. Can they come back now and redeem themselves?
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Watch the screen, watch the screen, watch the screen, watch the screen, watch the screen.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Michel. He takes this from the 30 to the 34.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
29, Alpha. 450.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Michel. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. That gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Mike 58, right there. Twist. Go, Bandit.
Now Brady on the bootleg. Escapes the sack. Flushed out right. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Alabama, 380. Let's go, deep, tighten up.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Brady. And now a fumble. Brady loses the football. And this is picked up by the Bears. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Watch the screen.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Trubisky. This one into the hands of Burton. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime.
Oh, yeah.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll check in with our Jonathan Coachman. He'll have highlights and analysis of the first half, and our highlights will likely be on the defensive side of the football here. Scoreless game. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
So it's pretty simple, partner. You pick up a turnover, set you up in excellent field position. The last thing you want to do is go 3 and out in this spot.
Yeah, they would have had to settle for a field goal attempt, but now they keep those touchdown hopes alive. Looking to throw, Trubisky on first down. And this is Gabriel on the catch. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. From 21 yards away. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
Point after, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. A drive there of just 4 plays. And the end result is a Bears touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. New England getting the football back here. And Charles, they are, as we said earlier, still undefeated, defeating the Jets on Monday night. They've now beaten the New York Jets 8 straight times. It was their second shutout of the season. What was it, 33-0?
I kind of lost track.
Yeah, you lose track, don't you? But this is a team, obviously, that is still with it, doing everything that it can to get back to the Super Bowl and win another one.
And not only that, despite the fact their defense playing at really historical levels right now, they added to their team, made a move for another receiver to try and help out Tom Brady in the offense, getting Mohamed Sanu for a second-rounder from the Atlanta Falcons. And he'll have him in time to get ready for Cleveland at home in Week 8. And then they go to Baltimore before they have their open week in Week 10. So this is really cool to see because Cleveland, big aspirations. They have to prove it against New England. Baltimore and New England, maybe, possibly, a big playoff game down the road.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll run it. This is Michel. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
Hello? Hi.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Brady.
No!
And he'll get this one down.
Just press OK. Yeah. Okay, there you go.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady.
Yes!
There altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. The final shot before half for Brady.
No!
Edelman, and he hits it.
No! My controller shut up!
He is into the end zone.
I'm sorry. Dang it. My friend's eardrums are popped out. No, I yelled right before. Oh my God.
Exclamation
No!
mark to the end of the second quarter.
What?
Indeed.
Okay.
Indeed. Well, my education continues in this game. I've got to tell you, because there's not an analyst in the world that would have said, pass up the field goal here, go for it.
And then I start
expect
freaking out
for it
right
to
here.
Be successful, and it was. I mean, they're playing this one just like a video game.
And now I start
Especially
freaking out.
for the final play of the first half to have the guts to do that. But I guess, what do we say? The end will justify the means, right?
No doubt about it. For you and me, we live, we learn.
Nugent hits the extra point, and that will take us to the end of the first half of
Dang
play.
it, you tied it up.
So thanks to the late touch. So I'm waltzing down Main Street, got an umbrella, just a torrential downpour, and I look over, and this guy, stone-faced, wearing a poncho that says,
Wait, why am I
"Don't
kicking
rain
it to
on my
you?
parade," and he is just angry.
Oh.
We gotta go.
Dang
I'll
it.
tell you the rest later.
I
Here we
hate
go, third
halftime.
quarter. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter three.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. Brady now on first down. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. Eddie
It
Goldman
couldn't let
with
you
a
pass?
sack.
Well, that's the second time they've gotten to Brady, and you've got to do it a variety of ways. You want your regular pressure. Sometimes you have to bring extra.
You're
But in
doing
this
the
case, they
RPO,
got
aren't
to
you?
him, and that just doesn't happen very often.
You just
It's a
pressed it,
rarity.
I
He's
think.
just such
Do
a
you
veteran.
press
His
square?
pocket presence so good, but hey, tip of the cap to the D.
Nope, it's a
Another
pass.
try after the first down sack. Brady. And his guys are going to get the football.
I didn't know I intercepted it either.
Edelman was the intended target. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second half tone setter.
I don't know why I
And not the
intercepted
tone
that
they
either.
wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the
Wait,
wrong
what?
door. And running
Oh,
into
I hit it with the other guy's
instead
hand, and
of
then the
running
other
out
guy
onto the field.
came up and
A real
caught it.
dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Come on! Oh, no!
To the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Sometimes we wonder about play calls, but this one made perfect sense to me. He's got the only touchdown that they've scored in this game. Tried to get it to him again on another deep ball.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. On 2nd down, Montgomery. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. He couldn't get the edge there. It wasn't sealed, so maybe not all on the guy running the football all the time on those tosses and the pitches that go to the outside.
No, not at all. I would agree with that totally, because sometimes the defensive guys, they win the edge battle. And when they do that, there's no place for the running back to go, and especially for offensive linemen trying to get out ahead. With their footwork and speed, it was negligible on that play. No gain at all for the offense.
First down for the Bears, a gain of 15.
What a catch, and one-handed, and I'm starting to lose my awe about the play, and maybe I shouldn't. How much of this is the player? How much of it is the glove?
Well, those gloves, They do have a little grip to them,
They get that little extra tackiness to them now, and I know the guys in the NFL, the competition committee, some other places, they're talking about examining those gloves to see if they're having too much of an effect on the game.
On 2nd and 7, Trubisky. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Dante Hightower. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range, but boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Brady. He's got a man complete. It's Julian Edelman. And they work this out past the 25. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Now, how many times have we seen that? 3rd down and Tom Brady turning to old reliable Julian Edelman. Of course, no Rob Gronkowski now. Edelman, the main holdover, the 33-year-old who was a Super Bowl MVP last season. Now a 1st down carry. It's Michel. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Wait, 20. 59, 59. You don't know no better.
Now on 2nd and 13. Brady. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. Leonard Floyd, the old Georgia Bulldog, finding his way into the backfield.
We are seeing two really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels?
Back now at Soldier Field. 7-7 is our score. Pretty even matchup so far as we start quarter number 4. Tough spot for the Pats now after the sack as Brady will lead them up 3rd and long.
Skull Trooper, probably.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. And he's got Sanu. The 40, 30,
Bro.
20, 10. And
No.
all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Mohamed Sanu, 82 yards. And the Patriots have taken the lead.
Partner, you know what the real key is to stopping a good passing attack?
You tell me.
Being able to tackle as soon as a guy catches a football.
Didn't work out there.
No, because when you give up the big run after catch, the rack yardage, that puts your defense in a big-time stressful position.
A lot of rack yardage and a touchdown there on the big play. So that drive, 4 plays. And it ends with a New England touchdown. After the touchdown, here's Mike Nugent now to kick this one away. This will be taken short. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
What?
We'll see what they do. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this
Because
is
he's
incomplete.
by the touch.
This defense was definitely alert to the
Because he's by a
possibility of the deep
touchdown.
ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Now Trubisky to throw. Looking deep for Gabriel.
Let's go.
His man complete.
No!
Down to the 35. A huge play there for Chicago.
All right.
41 yards.
Dang it. Bam! I literally threw you off of me. I want to see this in slow motion. Boom.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. From the shotgun is Trubisky.
Oh my God.
It's the all-pro corner, Stephon Gilmore.
What?
Leaping over him. And now running right through.
No!
Goes left side. And he will score. Touchdown.
I'm not going to promise you I won't.
Patriots.
And I'm on stream too. Oh
That's
my
the story
God.
of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them,
How
which
did
is
you
often the
even-
case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them into the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Nugent on now for the extra point.
No, I thought I was gonna get it that time. On the bus.
There defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the
Stop.
touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This will be fielded at the 8.
I just went through like all your team.
So now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field.
How
And
many
following
more
the pick
minutes
6,
until this match is
decent
over?
field position of throwing that pick 6. We'll see
2
how they
minutes and
attack
40
this time.
seconds?
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this
But I
drive.
even pick.
That'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
The first play of the drive there is incomplete. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Draw play here. Trubisky gives to Cohen. And
No!
down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Huh?
11 yards
All right,
there.
I got first down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
And they'll try to squeeze in one more
Really?
play here before the 2-minute warning. They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. Now a desperation throw deep down.
No!
It's intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Jason McCourty. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
You're laughing, girl. Yes, thank you.
So the Patriots with a football.
I like
as
it
we
dark
get
in the
your
living
reset.
room.
And you'd have to figure they're just
Oh,
looking
of
to
course,
burn
you
these
have
final
the
2 minutes
lightning
away
bolt
and get out of here
thingamajigger.
with a victory. Now Brady.
Oh! Yes!
Edelman, the intended receiver that time.
Yes!
Fourth, and that pick, it kind of keeps the
Yes!
jar, doesn't it? It does.
Finally! Stop copying me. That's in. Cause I haven't unlocked it. Cause I haven't unlocked it. I haven't unlocked it. I told.
Two-score lead, you would think maybe you're just
I
sitting out
do.
and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good
Oh!
game. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
No, there's
Now
two.
Trubisky and the
Yes.
Bears.
Cause look,
Down by
I had
2
one foot and I
touchdowns.
dragged my
A
other
minute
toe
50
on
to
the ground.
play.
So
It's been a
technically it was
struggle
2
to score
feet.
all day, and now they need to do it twice here late to have a chance. After the interception, here's Trubisky.
Nope. No,
And
what?
that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
No,
At least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
not really.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete.
It's supposed to
that
be
time.
in my
He's gonna
bag.
let it fly.
Yes!
Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now
How
the
much-
Bears going to call the first of their timeouts.
Onside kick? What does that mean?
90 seconds remaining.
Okay. You get it? Okay, I'll
Now a chance to
try.
make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5.
Huh.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. It was the veteran Devin McCourty who
Yeah!
got a hand in there to break that one up.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down? The offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got
Pet,
the ball,
pet, pet. I pet
4
your
yards or
dog.
more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that
Oh
one
my
away
God,
on
it's
second
in.
down.
Dude, that's at the
Big gain
1
of
yard
5, and it's gonna
line.
Set up a third and goal.
I'm calling timeout. I'm
Now
calling
the Bears
timeout.
gonna use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk
I'm
it
calling
over here
timeout.
before what'll
I
be an
have to.
important third down. From the gun, it's Trubisky.
Yeah!
It's caught now for a late touchdown. So
All right, so what do I
This
do?
one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go
Okay.
anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to.
Okay.
It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Extra point up and through. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this
What?
fourth quarter. The
Squirrel?
drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it culminates
Side?
in a touchdown for Chicago.
Okay, so triangle.
So a 7-point game, they'll need a recovery, the touchdown, and an extra point to tie. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside.
So I don't
kick
get the ball.
try.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it?
Dang it.
Plus, you're giving up yardage.
And then you have to move it so it doesn't go.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line.
Oh, okay.
From midfield, here's Brady. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down.
Dang it, I still need touchdowns to win.
Leonard Floyd picks up his 2nd sack of the
I
afternoon.
need touchdown to tie and a
They've
field
absorbed
goal.
in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been
And he can't get a throw away. He He's taken down. Leonard Floyd.
I want you to throw it so I can catch it and intercept it.
Back to throw, Brady. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Leonard.
Oops, I accidentally did that.
Floyd. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They'll go for it. It's Brady. He's going to look deep down the field.
Let's go!
He's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Let's go!
By Prince Amukamara. But he will not be able to bring
No!
My goodness, what a bizarre ending. The kind of decision that could get a quarterback released before he gets back to the locker
Really?
room.
Okay, I can play Fortnite now, guys. Holy crap, that was a stressful game. That was a stressful game. No, Joey won. I'm way better. I just didn't have a good enough roll. But I did. It was 14-21. He won. He was 21. I was 14. Flip you.